No, Poochie. You were supposed to stay in your chair, Pooch. I forgot to turn the mic on. I gotta get up, Sophia. I'm sorry. I know it's a crime. Poochie, hop down. That's not down. Let me get up. Let me wiggle up. Poochie. 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 Yes, Poochie, hop down. Off, up. Okay. Hello. This section of the podcast is what Felix been doing, because Mom is making autumn stew right now, and is busy. Ow, Pooch. Sophia may come back, but I've made a lot of stuff since the last podcast, because it's been a long time, and we've been trying to film this like 2 or 3 times already, and there's an issue with my camera not liking the videos for some reason. I think I know how to fix it. It just involves taking shorter videos. Sophia, come here. Come back here. Sophia's trying to woof at the neighbor dogs. Yeah. So this is the first thing I made. It's a little washcloth out of the yarn I dyed with sassafras using solar dyeing methods back when I was working at the state park. And yeah, it's super soft because it's 100% cotton. It's like 2 or 3 strands held together. So it's nice and squishy and very nice. That was the first thing I finished. I have no idea if the rest of the stuffs are in order of when I finished them or not, because it's been a while. This one is a finished cardigan. It's tiny, but it's a cardigan, which is really nice. The sleeves took the longest, because sleeves. And yeah, it is the newborn vertebrae pattern. It is just really tiny and adorable. It is going in the box of baby stuff. It has the purple sweater that I put on Mr. Kitty that one time. I might be able to put a picture of that in here. He was not happy about wearing a sweater. This is arguably a half-finished object since it's just one sock, but it's got a little spirally lace pattern on it. I've decided I'm not making the second sock, so it's a finished object to me. I'll probably make another lone sock at some point to give it a buddy, but for now it's just one sock. And then I have the amazing, upside down, butterfly shawl. It is all rainbowy and pretty, and it is huge, and it took forever. I got the yarn for it in Williamsburg, like back before Mom and Dad moved up here, and it's been a while. It's got so many short rows. Like each little blip is nothing but short rows, and there are so many of them, but it turned out so pretty. And yeah, so I finished this finally. It's probably like one of the longest things I've been working on. The rainbow alpaca blanket might have it beat because that took 4 years and 10 months. But I don't remember when I actually started this, so I don't know. It did take forever though. And then I have another long, let's see which side's the front. This side. Another long work in progress. This is the Kiruna shawl, which is the same one Mom made out of like that dark pink. And we started it at the same time, and I am finally done. It's got the really pretty lace section at the edge, and it's bound off in like the same pink that I had to switch to over here because I ran out of the first pink, because I ran out of the second color as well. You can tell here where I switched to the other blue. But yeah, I also ran out of the little end bit of blue because it was just a little scrap I had from something else. I don't remember what I knit with that blue. But yeah, the Kiruna is done. It's taken over a year. Yeah. And then this is, it was appointment knitting. It started out as just like a little pointy bias knit triangle thing, square almost. But I turned it into a cowl thing. So now it's like this warm bandana cowl thing. It's all like stripey and pretty. And the different stripes have different textures. So like the green is a stockinette, so it's all smooth. And then the gray is garter stitch, so it's got squishability. Yeah. And then today, I finished a hat. I was loom knitting this, and I lost the little tool thing to pull the loops up and over the pegs. So I went out this morning and got a new one. And while I was cleaning off the little table over here for filming, I found the first one. So yeah, now I have two. Don't know if that means I'm gonna work on more than one loom project at a time. Probably not. But I could. And this is how it fits. It's like a tiny bit slouchy, almost. It's gonna have a big pom-pom on the back. I still have to make the pom-pom and get it attached, but it's all fuzzy at the brim. Yeah, it's double layered, so it's super warm. But yeah, it's awesome. And let's see, I think that's everything that I've at least remembered that I've finished. But I do have like two kind of boring works in progress right now. I have, where's the, there we go. All tangled up. Be free, little sheepy. I have the half and half triangle shawl, triangle wrap thing. You can tell where it's going to be like a triangle-y thing over here because it's flat up here. So yeah, the little point over there if the little sheepy will stop swinging. I got super adorable little needle stoppers when we went to Virginia Beach. And they're so cute and tiny. They're little alpacas, I think. The fluffy ones. So the angry ones. I think the llamas are the angry ones. But they're little alpacas. And they're adorable. Then, for my second work in progress, this is more appointment knitting because it's really simple stockinette, just little tubes that I will eventually cut in half and turn into 2 pairs of socks. I think I'm about halfway done. I think this gummy bear that I made is about halfway from the bottom, or at least where the halfway point should be. So yeah, I'm nearly done with these, except for like the whole heels, toes, and cuffs, because that's going to take some more time, because those always take me forever to actually do. Like once I get started, it usually just takes a couple hours, but things tend to just sit for me. That is all my knitting projects. I do have one cross-stitch project that's over there, buried under a bunch of stuff right now, so I won't get that out. It's a little Halloween ornament of a cat, and he's a pirate. His name is One-Eyed Jack, and it's adorable.
Hi, it's me. I'm just doing my little segment on what I have accomplished. So what I did is I finished a pair of socks for Kit, and they were out of this purple yarn. I cannot show you the socks because they've already been given to Kit. So after doing that, I was working on the vest for Dad. And I had the second side all finished, and then we had a horrible, horrible revelation. Basically, the front of the vest came out about 8 inches larger than the back. And that's just a no-go, so throwing it in a corner for a while, then I took it out finally and I ripped the whole front piece out. And now I have re-knit up to where the V starts and the armholes start. So there's not really any progress, but I've done a lot of stuff with it. So yeah, that's where that is. And Dad's been like, whatever happened to that vest? And I'm like, well, just chill your jets, it's getting there. So I have to get on with that. In the meantime, I started a new project, a new sock project, These are my socks. They are made with non-superwash wool. And so these are going to be for me because I don't know how well they're going to wash up and shrink and do things like that. So they're just for me. But I'm at the toe.
You can hold it out.
If you can see, we're at the toe. It's coming down. I'm going into the rapid decrease now, and then I'll bind off. So that'll be the first one. I don't have the second one. So I have that. I am about to wind up some red yarn for somebody's socks. That will be a late Christmas present. And that really is about it for, I bought a bunch of yarn, just saying, but I'll show that later. Okay, so that's it for this section. Bye.